Hello, my name is Moni Boyce. I'm the author of the Oracle Chronicles. And this book tour is for the first book in the series, Awakened. So I just want to thank all of you for being supportive and reading the series and continuing on. As many of you may know, book two is now out, Enlightened. It came out July 30th. If you've already read book one but don't have book two, go get book two. That is now out. And then book three, Empowered, will come out September 24th. And then it's not up yet for pre order, but there is a fourth book in the series that will be coming out in early December. So please stay tuned for all of them. But just a little fun fact. So Willow's name came into being because I wanted to pay homage to a 1980s film titled Willow that starred Val Kilmer and was a fantasy film of him trying to save this young baby that this witch wanted to kill. So again, it's 1980s film, so there's a lot that maybe seems a little over the top, or there might be plot holes now when I think about it. But back in the day, I loved it. It was a really great film, and I still enjoy watching it now. So that is how Willow's name came to be, is that I wanted to pay tribute to an 80s film that I loved. I'm in love with 80s films. Okay. The other thing, when I was starting to create this world, this story of the Oracle Chronicles, growing up, I was very much interested in those stories of the hero who was, naive or young, dumb, immature, and, found out that they had these abilities or powers, and then you see this evolution and these character arcs of this person evolving into the person that they're going to become. For instance, a great show that I loved was Smallville, getting to see the evolution of Clark Kent become Superman. More recently, you see it in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse with the character of Miles Morales, who meets all these other versions of Superman of Spider-Man, and he has to, he's a Spider-Man, but he doesn't really know how to use his abilities yet. And it isn't until like maybe the last 15 minutes, that he comes into his own, comes into those powers. And it's the same with Willow in the Oracle Chronicles. It doesn't happen overnight. She's immature, it takes her a while to learn how to use these abilities that she has. And as we know, there's always that one turning point, that catalyst that kind of pushes them to be the person that they should be. And so you know in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, there's that moment when they all, kind of discount him or say that he's not ready or not able to do the one thing that he has been left to do by the Spider-Man that got killed. And so, that pushes him to go and really hone his powers and push deep inside himself to, pull out the things that are there. Luke Skywalker, we see him fail and, time and again and struggle and whine. And, with all these characters, there's always the immaturity before you get that mature point. And, so for Willow, the catalyst in the story for her, the point where now she's going to mature happens at the end of book two. And so I don't want to give that away. So if you haven't read it, go read it, because you'll see and kind of get a hint of what to expect in book three. You're going to get this kick-ass, Willow, who is now ready to take on the world. Now she's matured, she's grown, and she's about to become the Oracle that we want to see her be. So I'm very excited. So please stick around. You will not be disappointed. And again, thank you for reading and being so supportive. I appreciate it. Mwah.